Alright, I am going to teach you guys Batman. And I'm going to show you my Batman, even though it is definitely no longer my Batman. I don't use this Batman anymore. I did use it for a little while. I have since learned Mark Byrne's Batman. Mark Byrne has the best fast-looking Batman ever. He sort of teaches it, more or less teaches it on his newest DVD, Batter to the Balloon 3. He teaches a sculpture called Super Everyman, and he just uses generic colors because he doesn't want it to be copyrighted, use copyrighted characters. And he just uses generic colors. But you can see how he does the Batman, specifically with the ears and the cape and how he builds that stuff out of his Batman. It is really worth it. I'm going to show this to you, so you have a cool Batman to use for now. There's also another Batman that I learned a lot of this from, and I'm going to put the link to it in the description. I do a little bit differently because I use some markers differently. You'll see the differences. So you can check this stuff out, and you have a decent Batman, hopefully, that doesn't rely on the printed Batman heads, because I hated those. They're awful. But you should definitely invest in Mark Byrne's Batter to the Balloon 3, so you can learn how he does his Super Everyman and start doing his Batman, because it is phenomenal. It is just the best. It's one of my favorite balloons to do. People love it. I've been doing it a lot recently. It's just fantastic. But in the meantime, here's what you can do. It's pretty easy, and it only uses 2 black balloons. No, well, actually 3, because you're going to put a cape on it. So I use 3 black 260s. I used to use. You could use a 160. For a long time, I didn't carry any 160s, so I'm just going to show it to you with the 260, and it's fine. So 3 black 260 balloons. Here we go. We're going to inflate 2 of them with about 5 fingers of tail, and we're going to build the body exactly like we did Captain America without the white stripe. Exactly like that. So if you know how I did that, that's exactly how we're going to do it. So I'm going to go kind of fast, not super fast, but you can watch the Captain America video to see how I do it. We're going to fold it over and do a flower petal, leaving behind a 1-inch bubble, and wrap that in. Come up a bit, do a shock twist, and then we're going to do the next balloon the exact same way. We're starting with Batman's feet here. So fold it over, do a popped balloon, or not. Try that again. That's because I'm using Qualatex black balloons. They suck. Even if you're a Qualatex guy, you should use Batalatex black balloons. The only reason I'm using Qualatex black balloons is because a while ago I did a big balloon order, and I don't know what happened. I guess I must have forgot to order black balloons. I meant to order black balloons. It's the one thing I forgot, wouldn't you know? And I have a local balloon shop in my area. You're going to bring these together just like the Captain America. You're going to twist them and then do a pinch twist on the 2 balloons as one. I have a local balloon shop in my area that sells reasonably priced balloons, but only Qualatex. And so in order to get me through to my next order, I went and I bought a few bags of Qualatex black balloons, and now I'm stuck using Qualatex black balloons, but I'm almost done, and then I'll be back to my Batalatex black balloons, because at least for black, you should use Batalatex. They are so much better. So we did this. We did 2 pinch twists. We did the body, and we're going to do a loop twist on one of these balloons to make his head. We'll use probably this one because it's a little longer. Like this. Roll it through like that. Okay. Do a shock twist, and then come down and do 2 pinch twists for his hands. And that's also going to give you a nice secure connection, so you can break off the rest of the balloon without even having to worry about tying it. Like that. Actually, I should say that that I use Mark Byrne's Super Everyman for a lot of my guys now. Even though the end result of like my Spider-Man is they look the same, Mark has a way of building the superhero that's a lot faster than the way that I showed you in my Spider-Man balloon. Anybody that has a top and a bottom that are the same, you can use Mark Byrne's Super Everyman for, and it works really well. But I can't show that to you obviously because it's Mark's. He made it up and he sells it on a DVD, and that's awesome. This is the body you're going to do, and then we're going to use those, my favorite markers, those Expo Neon markers. They show up beautifully on black balloons. So we're going to use pink for his mouth. And yellow for his eyes and his bat signal. I am going to link to a video in the description that shows you how to do a cool bat signal. But this one is even better. And I'm not going to teach you how I do it, because Mark Byrne showed this to me in lecture. If you haven't noticed, I love Mark Byrne. I love everything about his Batman. It was just phenomenal. He showed me in a lecture how to draw this this bat signal, which is beautiful. At some point, you'll see Mark at Florida Super Jam or at a lecture or something, and ask him to show you how to draw the bat signal, because it's really cool. The mouth and the eyes with the yellow Expo Neon. If you're looking for a way to draw kind of a decent, cool bat signal, check out the video below. I just want to be fair to Mark, and I don't want to show his stuff that he taught me. You know, this is fine because it's a picture. It's the same thing as a picture that you might see at on my website, but I don't want to teach it. Doing his cape, pretty much same as Superman's cape, if you saw the Superman videos. And we wrap the nozzle into the neck, and we're going to wrap the tail here. You see how much tail that is. It's not a lot of tail, a little bit of tail. Wrap it into his neck. And these I'm telling you, the Expo Neon markers are awesome. You need to get the Expo Neon markers if you're not carrying those. They are so useful in so many situations, but especially for the superheroes. I just absolutely love them. And like the first Superman video, the one where he's standing, I'm going to put a bend in his cape sort of right at his shoulders so that it goes down a bit. And I just did shock twists here to kind of square off the end of the cape. And same as Superman, I put a little bit of a flow into his cape, so I do this and squeeze it so that it sort of flows a little bit, like that. Usually I put it on a headband, so the same way that I did with some of the other videos I showed you. If I was going to put this on a headband, when I tied off the balloon here, I would have left a long slack of the nozzle, and I would use that to wrap around the feet and then wrap it onto a headband, and then the kids could wear this on their head. And that is my Batman. That's my Batman balloon. Hope you like it. Hey guys, if you like this video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe. Be sure to check out my other videos.